Alright, I guess we're heading. I just we're just heading straight to Vegas now. Here we go. Let's get there. Well, well, well. Butter my biscuit and call me a Securitron.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
How'd you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide nor hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Goodbye.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
If you let them kill the Khans, you get double rep. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I feel like that would make sense. Like, there has to be some sort of benefit, other than just being, like, a horrible person and betraying these people. Who aren't necessarily good people, but, you know, you're still betraying them in a sense, right? If there's Vegas, you can see the Lucky 38 all the way from here. Who is a good person in the wasteland? There are some good people. Genuinely good people. I think Doc Mitchell is one of them. Doc Mitchell, Sunny Smiles, two of the people that like, some of the first people you meet are genuinely good people. I think this is the 188. Yeah, this looks like the 188. Don't really have any business here, but I'll tag off the location. Because why not? There are some genuinely good people, but not a lot. Ezekiel, who the hell are you?
That's a first recon beret. They're the best marksmen.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
And the NCR military.
What? Where did that... what is with people and, like, sneaking up on me? I'm just, like, minding my own business, and freaking Texas Ranger over here comes up and... Hey, I've got a radio for you. You want it? Actually, you don't have a choice. You're taking the radio. What is this? Deserted shack. There's a radio. There is actually nothing here. There's healing powder. I'll take that, I guess. I guess it's just a landmark. Weird. I think having so many in this world is a good way to meet your end. I mean, especially Boone. Like, I would imagine that Boone would be, like, very keenly aware if somebody's sneaking up on him and just shoot their head off. Oh, that is a beautiful looking texture right there. I think that's Camp Golf, isn't it? We'll make a detour at Camp Golf, why not? We can pick up a couple of really cool quests at Camp Golf. This is the Followers Outpost, I think? Yep. Gonna train Katya home. I think that's probably a pretty good bet. It's like secure. Like Las Vegas.
Hello.
Hello.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
Yet? Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
That's interesting. How'd you end up assigned to Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Goodbye.
Sure. See you around.
Hello.
It's a very, like, interesting look for somebody in the army. Are you even allowed to have, like, a haircut like that if you're in the army? Do you get the quest? I remember there's a quest associated with
Howdy,
these guys.
great to see you.
Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin.
Not allowed to have
Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so as my sisters could eat, and so as we wouldn't all be killed by raiders, and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Wish I... Oh, hell. What is it now?
How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline
think he
into the
gives me the
soldiers
quest.
under my command. I've gotten soft with no action.
No, in Australia you don't have to do national service. No, it's completely optional. Here, South Korea, Thailand. Those are 2 examples of countries where I know they have it. Yeah, no, in Australia you don't have to. Funny, I thought this is where they sent washouts and losers.
Yeah, well, somebody has to wrangle those washouts and losers. Somebody's got to turn them into a real fighting force.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed. We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps.
Oh, really? Indonesia doesn't
Squad
have it
leader's
either?
got
Okay.
some promise. Kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help you whip them into shape.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
Alright, goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there's actually like a whole bunch of ways that you can end this quest. I think because there's 4 members of the squad, and I think each one of them has their own solution. Like, I think this guy, what's his name, Raz? He tries to get the squad hooked on like drugs. Poindexter, who's there, he wants you to like hack the computer to fake their scores. They look a lot better than they actually are. I think O'Hanran, he like wants you to like train him how to fight properly or something. And I think Mags just wants you to like whip them into shape with like speech. People join the military because it makes it easy to become... it makes it easy to get good jobs. Interesting.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching rad roaches to march in formation.
It can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
I'll talk to the others about their ideas first.
Okay, I'll be here if you come to your senses.
Yeah, so she wants to train them up better. I think he's the one that's the speech skill. I've got a pretty good speech skill, so I'll ask him.
Howdy, great to see you.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you to get your squad into shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
Yeah, he wants them to work together better, I think is the thing. Yeah.
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think I should find ways to convince the Midfists to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
I'll try to convince them.
Okay. Toodaloo.
Hello, Poindexter.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
He has such a, like, fancy voice for, like, a bloody, like a nerd sort of character. Going back to the squad improvements, I had an idea.
And what do you propose?
No, we're not cheating.
As you wish. I'm sure the optimal solution will become apparent to you in time.
Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Since you're respected, maybe you can help get this unit into shape.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Goodbye.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Alright. Mags?
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
About those improvements.
Yeah, what about it? I told you we need marksmanship and explosive handling improvements.
I don't think my explosive skill is good enough.
Okay, I'll be here if you come to your senses. Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself...
Tell me about yourself. Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates. Oh, here we go. Maybe if you tried to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
Okay.
Sure, see you around.
What you want, Holmes?
What you want, Holmes? Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. While Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
That's charming. It's good to know team building is alive and well.
Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
Alright, goodbye.
Right.
There we go. We convinced them to get along a little better.
Howdy, great to see you.
How's that human niceness working out?
Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay.
Alright, goodbye.
Toodaloo.
It's easy enough. Okay, done. Alright, let's, there's another quest here. I think we have to talk to, what's his name? Chief Hanlon. And he gives us, it's called Return to Center, I think. You have to go to, like, all the different, ranger bases, ranger stations.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. It's one of the most quoted lines in, by, whatchamacallit. What are they called? Rangers. Alright, I don't remember where Chief Hanlon is. Chief? Chief? Oh, what's this? Lucky 38 VIP. Hang on a second, what the heck is this? Lucky 38 VIP access card? Where'd it go? I don't remember ever seeing that there before. What's it doing on Chief Hanlon's desk? Oh, hey, there you are.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any
Hey,
kind,
welcome back.
really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now.
I really like this guy. This
Looking
guy's
east.
an
You
interesting
must
character.
be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Do you ever stop talking? Wow. Tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well. But I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Yeah, you can really be an evil person in this game, that's for sure. Why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Golf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Let's talk about something else.
Shoot.
How is NCR doing?
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the Boneyard.
The Boneyard.
President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down at Baja.
Let's talk about something else.
Shoot.
Goodbye for now.
Adios.
I know there's a quest to do with this guy, but I can't remember how to activate it. Maybe it's somebody else in this building. Let's go back. But yeah, you really do have a lot of options to just be a very evil person, if you so decide. Yeah, Hanlon is an interesting guy. Like a fresh glass of OJ. OJ is... I don't mind orange juice. Nothing wrong with a good glass of orange juice, as you say. Bit of vitamin C to get your day started, why not?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, this is where you do the thing for Poindexter. You can hack the computer and, Oh, no, it's this one that you can hack, and you can change their scores. This one is not forbidden, so let's see what's on this computer. If only hacking was this easy in real life, guys. How crazy would that be? Just a list of passwords. And you have to play Wordle to guess the password. Anyway, 0 out of 6. Order, 1 out of 6. Approved. There we go. You had too much vitamin C. I didn't know there was such a thing as having too much. Like a 38 executive override. What the hell? So we found a card, and then we found a computer. This must be cut content, right? Because I don't think that does anything. I know there's a lot of cut content in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was what the frick?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Yeah, too much of your pee turns orange. Is that actually true? Well, this guy's dead, so you can take him off the propaganda poster. I killed Wulpes. You don't need to... Wulpes won't go quietly. The Legion... Wulpes didn't go quietly. I counted on that. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, let's get back on the road to Vegas proper. Cat scratch fever. What is cat scratch fever? I'm learning so many things today. Oh. The strip's all lit up. I've never even heard of cat scratch fever. It sounds like the name of like a song or something. Cat scratch fever. Cat scratch fever. This place. Rub and gulp. Got ads for the casinos. What is happening? Who's fighting? What the hell? Where are the bodies?
Hey there.
Oh, it's the same traveling merchant as before, isn't it? No, he's got different stuff, I think. No, maybe this shit's useful though. Mosquito bites can give you fever. I'm pretty lucky that where I live, the area where I live, a lot of, it's very rare, I think, for people to get sick from mosquitoes where I live. In other parts of Australia, yes, you can get various stuff from... Am I being haunted by a ghost? What is this sound? Oh, it's like a flu, okay. Oh, this is the monorail. This is Camp McCarran. I'm getting sidetracked. Wait, this is McCarran, right? Yeah, it's McCarran. An infection of the lymph nodes following a scratch or bite from a cat. Oh, well, that explains why it's called cat scratch fever, I suppose. Ah, shit, the Legion's back.
You like that?
Okay. This is actually kind of dangerous. I'm gonna use my 10 mil. No, seasoned Legion infamy gained. Some better gear, man.
Had enough?
Shit. Ah, crap. Okay. I need to take these Legion Raiders more seriously. They've got some freaking damn good equipment. Okay, we gotta redo a lot of walking, that's annoying. I don't know what happened to Boone. He must have gotten KO'd, I think. Okay, for now let's just head to Vegas. Let's not get distracted. But I think what that means, I think that the hit squad is already after me. Like the Legion assassins, they're already after me, I think. So they're chasing me right now, I think is what's happening. Those things were vibrating. Ratatouille. I used to think that the rat's name in Ratatouille was actually Ratatouille. I only found out later that it wasn't. It's like a, I think there's like a caravan wreckage somewhere around here we can get combat armor. I'll see if I can find that. I know it's somewhere around here. You live in New York. Giant rats. That must be, like, yeah, as you say, very unsettling. Like, when we're talking giant rats, how big is a giant rat? Like, how big is big, I guess, is the question. It's north side? West side, I think it's called. West side? Ah, the Aerotech area. I'll tag it off. I'm not planning on going in there, but mark it off. Yeah, how big is big? As big as a small dog? Like a Chihuahua? Or like... Yeah, define small dog. I mean, even if it's a rat that's as big as a pug? Holy crap, that's big for a rat. What's this building? East Pump Station. I mean, even if you told me they were as big as a Chihuahua, I would be like, bruh, that's way too big for a rat. Pug is even crazier. Like, pugs aren't, like, huge dogs, don't get me wrong, but, like... For a rat to be as big as a pug, that's crazy. Here we go, this is the gentleman I was looking for. Combat armor. Okay, now I've got good armor.
Fine by me.
Now Boone can take my shitty armor. He doesn't change. You avoid them when you can. I don't blame you. I think that's a very, very prudent decision. To avoid the pug-sized rats. My guy is so badass. Look at him. Pug-sized rats. I'm never gonna get over that. You've changed my worldview now, and not for the better, for the worse. I don't think I can sleep at night knowing that there's rats the size of pugs running around. Who's that bozo? Aren't you from Australia? We don't have rats that big, though. This is a really important building. The gun runners are somewhere around here too, aren't they? Maybe. Let's go meet up with, spiders are nothing, man, trust me. Let's go meet up with Ringo. He said he'd give us some money. Hey, there you are.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Yeah, sure. Tell me the rules of
It's a two-player
Caravan.
game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck.
I hate Caravan.
The goal
I'm not
is
playing
to
it.
create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so
Alright, if you have
take one of my
arachnophobia,
spares.
you're cooked in Australia.
So, you feel like playing a game?
No.
Alright.
I just wanted to get your cards. What's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah.
Utah?
There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be
Oh.
pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
I know what happens to New Canaan, Ringo. You're not going to make much money there. You'd be lucky if you get out of there alive.